Okay, Erin, you had a great run today. You moved up to second place. So tell me about how your weekend has been so far.
It's been good. I've been really happy with him the whole weekend. He's excited to be back out. You would think he'd be tired after Rolex, but he never is. So he really likes the low atmosphere here, and he's just been enjoying the weekend. He was great in the dressage. I was very happy with him, no mistakes, and great in show jumping today. That was the quietest round I've ever had on him, and I was really pleased with how well he was jumping. And then he really took care of me on cross country today. I was a little nervous going out because of my fall 2 weeks ago, and he was very honest. I was kind of getting him in deep at some tables, and he just was great. So I'm very happy with him.
Great. Yeah, your fall at Rolex was definitely scary. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the way that you felt from that. But I mean, coming up to that point on cross country, I mean, you guys looked pretty good. And I mean, how do you think you guys came out of? I mean, obviously you came out of the weekend great, but I guess how do you feel about Rolex looking back on it now?
I was really pleased with the weekend. He was much better in the dressage than he was the year before, and that's always going to be a struggle for him. He is just scared to death of that arena. And he tried really hard to stay with me through the whole test. So it's not near the performance that I get at the CICs, but he really tried. And I was disappointed by the fall because up until that point I was having the best four-star ride that I've had on him yet. And he was spot on everywhere, and everything was coming up the way we had planned. And I've had to watch the video a bunch of times to really figure out what went wrong, because I jumped up the bank exactly how I planned, and then all of a sudden we were half rotating over the brush, and then I was flying into a jump. So it was definitely disappointing, but kind of those things are very humbling and always a wake-up call, and you really need to assess when you have a fall and figure out what you can do differently next time so it never happens again. So I've been home schooling with Boyd a bit, and we tweaked some things this week when we had a cross-country school, and I tried to carry that out onto the course today, and I think I did. So.
And I know your dressage has really shown a lot of marked improvement.